Iga Świątek was born on May 31, 2001, in Warsaw, Poland, into a family with strong athletic roots. Her father, Tomasz Świątek, was a former Olympic rower, and her mother, Dorota, was a former volleyball player. Growing up in such an environment, Iga was naturally inclined toward sports. However, it wasn't just any sport that captured her attention. Tennis became her passion from an early age. Iga's introduction to tennis came when she was just 6 years old. Her parents initially enrolled her in tennis lessons, and it soon became clear that she had exceptional talent for the sport. With a natural aptitude for movement, footwork, and powerful strokes, she quickly progressed through the junior ranks. By the time she was 14, she had already begun participating in competitive junior tournaments and showed early signs of her potential to become a world-class player. Despite the demands of early training, Iga's family ensured that she had a well-rounded upbringing. She excelled academically and was a diligent student, balancing her education with her growing passion for tennis. Iga's focus and determination were evident from a young age, and by the time she was 15, she had already made a name for herself in Polish tennis, beginning her transition from junior to professional play. Transition to the professional circuit. Iga Świątek made her transition to the professional tennis circuit in 2016 at the age of 15, debuting on the ITF women's circuit. Her rise through the ranks was swift, with early victories helping her gain experience and recognition. Within a few months of competing at the ITF level, she made a big impression by claiming her first ITF title in 2016. This early success was a clear signal of her potential, and Świątek's game matured rapidly as she took on more challenging opponents. 2017 was another important year for Świątek, as she started making waves in both singles and doubles competitions. Her performances in ITF tournaments were impressive, and she was gaining experience playing against seasoned professionals. Although her results were initially inconsistent, Iga's work ethic and natural athleticism set her apart, and she began showing that she had the tools to become a force in the tennis world. By 2018, she had broken into the top 200 in the WTA rankings, a significant milestone for a young player just 2 years into her professional career. In that same year, she won her first WTA Challenger title in Stockholm, a performance that showcased her growing skill set. Świątek's consistency in lower-tier tournaments made it clear that she was on the verge of something big. However, it wasn't until 2019 that Iga's career truly exploded onto the international scene. Career peak and breakthrough. The year 2020 marked a significant turning point in Iga Świątek's career. At the age of 19, she became a household name by winning the French Open, her first Grand Slam title. What made this achievement even more extraordinary was her dominant and unexpected run to the title. Świątek entered the tournament as an unseeded player but proceeded to take the tennis world by storm with a series of powerful, unrelenting performances. Her 2020 French Open victory was one of the most remarkable in recent tennis history, as she didn't lose a single set throughout the tournament. Świątek's victory at Roland Garros in 2020 was not only her first Grand Slam title but also the beginning of her rapid rise in the WTA rankings. Her performance in Paris elevated her to the top echelons of women's tennis, and by the end of the year, she was ranked number 17 in the world, an incredible achievement for a player so young. Her style of play, characterized by a relentless baseline game, heavy topspin forehand, and an exceptional ability to cover the court, caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. In 2021, Iga Świątek continued her rise, confirming that her French Open win was not a fluke but a true indication of her potential. She finished the year in the top 10 of the WTA rankings and proved herself on various surfaces, solidifying her position as one of the brightest young talents in tennis. In addition to her singles success, she made a significant impact in doubles as well, winning titles and playing a key role in international competitions. One of Świątek's most significant achievements in 2021 was winning the Italian Open, one of the premier WTA 1000 tournaments. Her victory in Rome proved that her dominance on clay courts was not limited to the French Open, and it showcased her ability to perform consistently on a variety of surfaces. She also reached the fourth round at Wimbledon in 2021, further solidifying her standing as a top player in the sport. Main achievements. Iga Świątek's career has been defined by several key milestones and achievements that place her among the most accomplished players of her generation. The French Open victory in 2020 remains the pinnacle of her career to date, as it marked the arrival of a new tennis superstar on the global stage. Her victory was also historic for Polish tennis, as Świątek became the first Polish player, male or female, to win a Grand Slam singles title. Her performance in Paris was nothing short of dominant, as she won the title without losing a set, defeating notable players such as Sofia Kenin in the fourth round and former world number 1 Simona Halep in the fourth round, before clinching the championship by defeating Sofia Kenin in the final. This dominant performance was a testament to her mental fortitude, as she remained composed and executed her game plan flawlessly throughout the tournament. In addition to her French Open success, Świątek has won several other WTA titles, including two prestigious WTA 1000 tournaments, the 2021 Italian Open and the 2022 Canadian Open. These titles reinforced her status as a consistent and formidable player on the WTA Tour. Her victory in Rome was particularly notable, as she defeated top-ranked opponents, including Karolina Pliskova and Elina Svitolina, en route to the title. Świątek also made her mark at the WTA Finals, where she proved her ability to perform in the sport's most significant events. She secured numerous top 10 finishes and maintained a high level of performance in major tournaments. With her powerful forehand, exceptional movement and mental toughness, she became one of the toughest players to face on tour. Her performances in Grand Slam events outside of the French Open have also been notable. Świątek reached the quarterfinals at the US Open in 2021 and the fourth round at Wimbledon the same year, proving her versatility across all surfaces. These consistent results on the biggest stages have firmly established her as a top player in women's tennis. Challenges and final years. While Iga Świątek's rise to prominence has been meteoric, her career has not been without challenges. Like many rising stars, she has had to navigate the pressures of being in the spotlight at such a young age. The expectations that came with her French Open win in 2020 were immense, but Świątek handled them with grace and maturity beyond her years. In 2021, Świątek faced some struggles with consistency, particularly in the latter half of the year. Though she had strong results in various tournaments, she experienced some early exits and difficult losses that tested her resilience. However, her ability to bounce back from setbacks and continue improving her game demonstrated her mental strength and determination. One of the challenges that Świątek has faced is maintaining a high level of performance across all surfaces. While she has been dominant on clay, she has worked hard to improve her game on hard courts and grass, where she has experienced both success and setbacks. The key to her continued success lies in her ability to adapt her game to different surfaces and refine her strategies to compete with the best players in the world. As of 2023, Świątek continues to be one of the most prominent players in women's tennis. Her work ethic, mental strength, and determination have kept her among the top players in the WTA rankings. She remains a force to be reckoned with at Grand Slam tournaments and on the WTA Tour, with many anticipating that she will continue to dominate in the years to come.